All right, peace and scam Africanism. Peace and scam Africanism. It's your boy, Jay Witt. I'm riding around Wilmington, Delaware, and I am outside of the now infamous, notorious FDMG Academy. We're going to go check it out. I'm going to go do some hands on looking at it myself and give y'all some feedback on what I see. I do apologize. It is starting to rain. I don't know who gave it authorization to start raining. It must be the white power structure is raining on me because it was not supposed to be raining. And lo and behold, it's raining. So your boy is not going to be out here too long because I can't catch pneumonia. But anyway, I wanted to check it out. If you're not familiar, this is the school. Hold on one second. I got my rental car. Rental car jokes uploading in 3, 2, 1. All right. So if you're not familiar, Umar Johnson, the infamous Umar Johnson, has purchased these buildings, right? And let's go ahead and give y'all hold on, make sure I turn my camera on. All right, because y'all do not want to look at me. Y'all want to see the school. All right, first of all, let me lock my car, my rental car, and make sure nobody gets me for my car while I'm out here. All right. Hey, how are you? I'm going to tell you right now, there is a 0% chance that anybody in this community is paying the amount of money that Umar is talking about for this school. All right, so here is the school. I just want to start back here. I'll be honest with you, man. The building, the location isn't bad. It's just there's no way you're going to be able to do this on donations. There's just no way. There's just a 0% chance this is going to be taken care of. Ay, with donations. You're just not going to be able to do this. I mean, you can hope and wish on a star, but it's just not going to happen. There's just too many variables. This is a big place, by the way. And I think somebody was wondering, I don't know where he gets this number of 4 buildings from, unless he sold something. I don't see 4 buildings. So I'm going to walk around here. Now, here's the Boys and Girls Club right here. There's a Boys and Girls Club right here. So he would have access to students to do summer programs, teach welding, uh, book clubs, all kinds of stuff. Like there's literally a Boys and Girls Club right here. So you can't say that you don't have access to anybody to do it. So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, let's go check out this building. Yeah. Woo. It looks like this is exactly how every scary movie gets started. Some random black guy walking somewhere he ain't supposed to be going, and then the movie's sound effects start. We got the graffiti, we got the trash, we got the okay, we got more graffiti, we got broken windows. I mean, broken lights right there. Trash back here. What is he doing when he says he's working on the building? What is he working on? Oh, there's a camera right there. There's a camera, but it's only one. There should be like 30. All right, y'all. Your boy back here checking out the FDMG Academy. They got the FDMG graffiti artists hitting it up, tagging the place. Shout out to them. Trash back here. Vegetation has been vegetating for sure. Man, this is unfortunate, man, because the community looks like it could use a school. No question about that. And if they were doing the right thing, I think most people would probably be very supportive of it. But there's just no way. Looking at the community where we're at, And you're gonna get, several $100s a month from all these students, probably more than that needed to just keep up. Yeah, this building has been ransacked. I think this is the infamous bus. I believe somebody pointed out. I think that's his bus. I'm gonna walk up on it in a second. What's up, bus driver? Advanced student. Okay. Okay. There's your. Everybody keep asking about that mold. There's that mold right there molding. Probably catching Ebola just standing right here. My goodness. All right. So this is. I guess this is that bus. I think Lady Luck pointed out. He got his battery that got stolen. They stole a man battery. Yeah, that bus ain't going nowhere. That bus is good to go. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. If I was on this family, the Douglas or the Garvey family, I would sue him for putting my family member on this doggone mural. You catch your hands for that, just for that alone. Okay, so this is the dead building. I'm just gonna call it the dead building. Ain't nothing going on over there for sure. Nothing happened over there. All right, so here's a fence. Got a big old bag of trash right there. You got a kids camp right here. Like literally, hey, there's a little nursery right there, nursery school right there. I'm sure there's another one at the end of the block. All right, so here we go right here. I mean, I'd be mad. How you gonna have my family member up here looking like that? Black children's matter, but you ain't doing nothing, my brother. All right, so here we go right here. All right, so here's his little garden or whatever like that. It looks super sketchy. Ain't gonna even lie. You got a little bit of double, triple fencing going on over there. Okay, I see you. This bush right here. It's got trash in there, all kinds of stuff like that. All right, let's go up here real quick and knock on the door. See if anybody's here. I will say this door is painted very nice though. Whether it's secondhand or not, the door looks very nice. Hello there. All right, so there's the that's I don't know what building that is. I just call it the dead building. It's not painted or anything of that nature. It looks scandalous. Got your rock over there, the Rock of Gibraltar. All right. I mean, this building does look much better, but this is the one that they painted. And apparently, just looking at it, if you look up, I, he must have gotten somebody to scaffold this because you can't paint this with some. I mean, the black right here, the black edging, that's pretty nicely painted. So somebody must have done something. Oh, some more cameras. Shout out to what's up? Oh yeah, there's a lot of cameras over here now. So I wonder why he has so many cameras here, but they're not over there pointing this way. Because he could just literally have a camera right there pointing and getting the whole purview of the building. Because it looks like these cameras are kind of pointing over there. Interesting. Probably because there's no power in that other building. That's probably what it is. All right, so it's got power on this side. Again, just not well taken care of, man. I don't see how this is gonna last. I really don't. I really don't see it. It just looks. All right, so I'm about to do my Umar impersonation real quick. All right, grace and peace, everybody. I'm out here. I got my Assassin's Maroon on. I'm checking out FDMG Academy, and as you can see, it is as disappointing as we thought it would be. Not a lot going on here. There's not a lot happening at all. So I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna probably keep this live going. What's up? That homie right there. They got some homies around here. Anyway, I'm gonna probably keep this live up because I got another place I'm gonna go to in a second. So we're gonna go check it out together. But yeah, this is it. FDMG is looking pretty scandalous. I don't know what I love for somebody to tell me, like, what's he saying about the school now? Because I think he's like traveling, I think he's overseas or down in South America or something. Like, how does this work? When do you actually work on the school, my guy? Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be taken care of. I don't know how he's not doing stuff for this school. And I mean, this neighborhood is not as bad. I just knew it was going to be like just a total rundown northern community. No, it looks pretty. It looks nice, but I just can't see them shelling out five and six, seven, $1,000 a month for a school that's not been proven. I just can't see that happening here. Maybe he did his demographics and he knows that that will work. There's a budget works, but I'm looking at row houses behind me. Just look right here. Hold on. I just see row houses. I don't see how are they budgeting in like just row houses upon row houses. I don't know how that's going to work out. So we'll see what happens. Hey, how are you, homie? So yeah, this is FDMG, the untried school, and the untested, unverified school. I'm not gonna mess around up there. I'm pretty sure the building is locked. I'm not trying to go in there. If it was open, it'd probably be a problem anyway. We got Dorito bags out here. Yay, yay. We got Dorito bags out here. We got people leaving trash out here. But yeah, man, this is gonna be pretty interesting. I don't think they're gonna see much more action. I think this is probably all that they're gonna see, in my opinion, in my assessment. Without again, I would just love to know, like, how does he? Hold on, somebody just asked me a question. Oh, that's where I'm going to go have lunch. I'm about to head over there right now and go have lunch in a second. I'm on my way over there in a second. About to go get me some lunch because your boy is hungry, actually. Yeah, this is just an interesting spot, man. And maybe at one time it had potential. Maybe it had a lot of potential at one point. I just don't see it. I just don't see how you're going to do this. Not on donations, man. You need a huge influx of money, a huge influx of students, man. This is Yeah, you're not really fully conceptualizing how big this place is. I guess, now I'm looking at it, I can see why he says he has four buildings because he's parting this building right here with the painting on it. This building right here, that's two. That little building right there with the red, black, and green door. And then this building right here, that's how he's counting. That's what I think he's doing to count four. I don't think that's right. It sounds like some finagle math right there, some fugazi math. But yeah, this would require so much work in order to make it happen. I just can't see how. Yeah, because this building's a standalone building. This is a whole standalone building by itself. So that's one. There's two. This would be three, and then the one down there is probably like four. I guess that's the only thing I can conclude. But yeah, this is definitely a standalone building. So yeah, that's not attached to anything. So that would be a fully different building. I don't know I think this is the gymnasium, I think. Sometimes I think he's in there. That's a gymnasium. So that would be a different building. Are the buildings state of the art? Yeah, about that. Let's just say they are lacking the art. They're in a state of ill repair. So I guess technically they are state of the art of repair. There we go. So that's how they are. Because no, they're not. They're not state of the art. No. So no, this is a great question. Somebody said, "Who's using these buildings?" So this is Umar Johnson's alleged school. What's happening, young blood? Um, yeah, you got to talk. You got to know how to talk around here because you will not leave from here otherwise. So this is Umar Johnson's alleged school. that he's going to start the FDMG Academy out of. And many people have been riding his bumper because for the last decade, at least a decade, he's got nothing done but just collecting donations, just collecting bread, but nothing happening. So this is it. Uh, like even like where the cameras are angled just seems weird. Who put those up there like that? I'd love to know if this is a good security protocol because you can tell like this building is the only one that has power, but there are no security cameras on this side. Like this is the only one that has power. So, and I think this is the one that they broke into with the books. So I think that's odd that, he said we got security cameras. Like, there's no cameras on this building. So very interesting, very interesting. Let me get this out of the way. Don't be standing up in the middle of the street, Jason. So yeah, this is going to be wild. But I just wanted y'all to see this. I'm heading over to the infamous 920 North King Street next. Since I'm up here, might as well go and get everybody upset with me. Everybody. So yeah, that's it. Hey, I will say, hey, no shade. Those doors are painted very nicely, though. I ain't gonna lie. And those are professionally painted. Those look really nice. I ain't gonna lie. I give credit where credit's due. That FDMG is wore out. It's wore out. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to see how he's gonna try to pull this off, man. Because I mean, just on the upkeep of the outside alone, it looks crazy. So we're not even talking about what's inside. Just the outside of the buildings are not well taken care of. They're not maintained at all. I don't know how he's going to pull that off and scam a lot that into the people. I don't know how he's going to do it. Okay, so this building right here, like, see how that's painted? Somebody painted that who was drunk. But see, the rest of this is painted very well. So I don't know what happened. Okay, let's see if I can find this fourth building real quick. Yeah, there ain't no fourth building, man. That dude be lying. Ain't no fourth building over here, dude. Boys and Girls Club. Look, at all of them could be coming right over here, talking about learning something about reading or learning about doing a book club or after school care, math enrichment. Nothing. All right, so now let me get in the car. 1 second. I ain't have my door locked. Oh, have mercy. Put myself in danger. All right, so now we're gonna go have some lunch. I think I'm gonna go have some lunch at the 920 building. So give me 1 second to pull up my map. All right, so let's turn the camera around. All right, so that was fun. I was hoping it was going to be a little brighter. I should have came yesterday because yesterday was a sunnier day. But I was hoping that we could at least get some idea of what the community's like. But I think just an honest opinion, I think this community is probably. It seems like a pretty nice place. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't see them paying $6,000 and $7,000 a month for schooling when this is not working, Jason. Come on, rookie man, rookie man, rookie. Anyway, I don't see them paying $1,000 for education for a school that's not been tried out. For a plan, there's not a plan in place that they can buy into. So that's why I really believe that Umar is just selling a pipe dream. So shout out to all the other content creators who've been calling him out for the longest because I don't see this really being a real thing. So let's go down. We're gonna ride down here and go see if we can grab some lunch in the 920 building. And if not, I might have to go dark because I might have to go to the hood and get me a cheesesteak or something. Because There's a gentleman that works for the water department. Going this way. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. A gentleman works for the water department. He spoke on it. He said, "Man, we don't know what's going on either." He said, "We don't know what's happening either. That's crazy." All right, so yo, thank you so much for the very kind super. Don't worry, independent mail. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got something to tell you when I get home. Don't worry about it, independent mail. Thank you for the $10 super. Trying to call me out about my Subaru. Independent mail knows that Jay Witt does not have a car. So Jay Witt was going to buy a Subaru Crosstrek. And independent mail is funding my Subaru Crosstrek. Okay, so I'm riding through this neighborhood. I mean, it looks like a nice neighborhood. It does not look as dilapidated as I thought it would look, but it's definitely not. There's no way that you're gonna get these parents to. There's my Subaru right there. Quentin, stop playing with me. Stop playing. Um, yeah, I think the fact that this is a donation run school and a tuition, not a. I mean, it's gonna have a tuition, of course, but you're gonna need donations to get it off the ground. It's crazy work, man. That's like saying yeah, that's just bananas, man. So, okay, so I'm driving through here. Apparently, this is only like a few minutes away. So, and if you're not familiar, the 920 building is the building where Candace Owens' attorneys are working out of. So that's the building that caused all this kerfuffle. Oh, we're already on North King Street? Wow. For real? No way. Oh, wait, I'm already on King Street, but hold on. It can't be this quick. It said it was close, but I don't think it meant that close. Wait, I think they're right. I'm telling you right now, boy. Oh, this whole community changed that quick. 2 turns, and this whole community had changed. Wow. Okay. You might be right. This might be it. I just want some lunch. That's all I want. Shout out to the best live chat on the internet. Thank y'all for tapping in with me. So yeah, I'm up here in Delaware, and I said I would go by Umar Johnson's school to get my own eyes on it. And yeah, it. Everybody who's come by and done a deep dive into Umar school is telling you the truth. All of them. It ain't nothing going on over there. And then I happen to run into a guy that looks like he works for the water department, and I just asked him. He's like, "Man, ain't nothing happening over there." So we know that. And now I am going to make my way over to the 920 North King Street to see if I can see Candace running in and out. No, just kidding. Apparently there's a restaurant in there, and I want to go check it out. And because your boy did not get breakfast this morning, messing around with my family. So, and I got my assassin, maroon on, ready to cause trouble. Got my John Wick maroon on for sure. All right, get this. There we go. So riding through here. So this is Wilmington, Delaware, and I need to give let y'all see what I'm seeing rather than y'all look at me. I mean, it's a nice neighborhood, I ain't gonna lie. But I just can't see again. I'm gonna say it one more time. I just can't see this community shelling out. Dude, I'm literally in the hood, and I just turn a right, and I'm right here in the middle of downtown. There's the building right there. Hold on. Oh, wow. I did not think I was on the right path. I'm like, man, they sent me in the wrong direction. There it is right there. That's a 920. That is crazy. I was just with the boys and girls in the hood. I turn right and bada boom, I'm right there. That's wild. Yes, that's the guy with the school. Yep, that's him. That's him for sure. All right, let me pay attention because I got all I got is just a little bit. I don't know where I'm gonna park though. Darn it. Yeah, I don't think anybody in that neighborhood was stealing books for sure. All right, so here we go right here. I don't know, I'm gonna park though, yo. I don't know. Maybe I can park on the street. Oh, I can park. I can park for 2 hours. Okay, say less then. Say less. We're doing this. But we got you right here. Right here. That's dope. I got a parking spot right up in the front. Come on. This must be where the assassins park. All maroon wearing assassins get to park up front. In the front. Let's go. All right. So I just knew I was gonna have to go. All right. So if you're wondering, we are outside the 920 building. We're gonna go to Rodney Grill for lunch. And I'm gonna answer some questions. Maybe I'll see Candace in here answering questions and whatnot. You're so unserious. The amount of unseriousness is crazy. All right, let's see. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Hold on. Residential parking permit not valid. Okay, so I gotta go down here and pay for it. I gotta go down here and pay the parking. Okay, because I already got tripped. You gotta pay at the kiosk. Ain't no free parking, Jason. What's wrong with you, brother? All right, let's see what we got. You know I don't remember my license plate number, right? That's crazy work. Not even my license plate. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, now I'm going to the Rodney Grill for lunch, but I got to pay for my parking. Assassins clearly don't get parked for free. I got my maroon on. That's what I was told. If you wear the maroon, you get to park for free. But they lied to me. Text me receipt. All right, we're good to go. All right, we're good. All right. So apparently, assassins got to, you got the assassin maroon on. You still got to pay for your parking when you go to the Rodney Grill. So just know that if you're an assassin, you got to pay for your parking. You also shouldn't be jaywalking, but it is what it is. Assassins get the jaywalk. That's how we roll. It smells good. I don't know if this food is good. I know it smells good. Okay. Let's see what they got here. To 2 o'clock. Oh man, I gotta hurry up. Hello, how are you? Okay, okay. Pretty nice little burger fair going on. How are you doing, man? Good, good. What would you recommend? A burger. I kind of got that part. What if what about I kind of I kind of walked into that one myself. I did that to myself. I mean, it does say burgers and fries. I would not expect a slice of pizza for sure. Okay, I can't go wrong with pizza, but I can go wrong if I ask you for pizza. Though what I did, I went wrong. That is true. There you go. I got you. I got you. I got a lot of chicken. I got a lot of chicken burgers. I don't know the chicken burger. Okay, let's do Okay, let's. I'm gonna try your Newark burger. Yep, put everything on it. Say again. Yeah, I ain't got to talk to nobody. Nobody care if my breath stinks. You got to do what you do. Absolutely. That's hilarious. All right, I'm fine. All right, so I'm in Rodney Grill. Fried, please. That'd be good. Fried would be fun. No, you don't got coleslaw, do you? You have coleslaw? You don't have coleslaw? Nah, I'm okay. I don't need no fries. From you. All right, so doing it the wrong way. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm in the Rodney Grill, which is in the 920 building. I did not see Candace here. They let me down. No Candace sighting up in here. I'm probably gonna sit outside. I'm not sitting. They don't have anywhere to sit inside actually, so I got to sit outside. I'm gonna sit outside and eat and take your questions. What you got? Oh, it's a lot of us. Yeah. Oh, let me pay for this real quick. How are you? Good. Can I get a I'm gonna get a drink and I also have a Newark burger. No fries. I need to keep my. I'm trying to keep my. I'm trying to bring back my schoolboy figure. I look like a French fry. I'm trying to stop looking like I eat French fries. I bet you they are good, and you look like you probably make some good French fries, but you trying to trick me. No, I gotta stop. I gotta get ready for Thursday. I got to starve myself. Y'all trying to trick me, man. Y'all trying to trick me. You trying to trick me, man. I'm an assassin, man. You trying to mess up my assassin diet, man. Stop. That is correct. Yes, ma'am. Pay with the John Wick coins. You pay the John Wick coins when you're international. Thank you so much. You don't have a tip jar? You don't have a tip jar? Oh, well. Wait, you did give me this, right? Did you charge me for this? Okay, good. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so now no, Umar is not from my college at all. Umar is not from my college at all. All right. Umar didn't, I don't think Umar went. Umar did go to college. Let me stop playing out like that. Umar did go to college. He did, but he ain't house for sure. Okay, so we are up in here. This is the Rodney Grill, as I've said now multiple times. Independent Mail, shout out, man. Shout out to Independent Mail. If you have friends like Independent Mail, you don't need any other friends. You got enough. You got enough. Thank you so much. Y'all are wild. I'm talking about riding dirty. Yeah, man, y'all got out here stressing. Oh, so the screen went dark. I'm sorry. Okay, so the screen went dark when I switched over to take my picture. That's what it was. Yes, you got absolutely. I'm gonna wash my hands. Or, as a matter of fact, let me real quick. Oh, they got a dining room upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. All right, so they got a dining room upstairs. I wonder if that's a. We gotta get the full experience. We gotta get the full experience. I'm gonna ask people like, where does Candace sit when she comes? Oh, it looks like it might be closed. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask my friend when she let me go up there. Can I? Excuse me. Can I go to the Can I go to the dining room upstairs and close it? Okay, I guess. I guess. I'm sad though. I'm sad. Next time. Next time. Next time. All right. So okay. So I guess they're about to close. Oh man. Mine is done. Let's see what we got. No, I'm good. I'm. Thank you so much. You too. You too. Now, thank you. All right. So let's go see. Let's do something real quick. Hello. Hello. All right. I don't want to sit in my car and eat. That'd be terrible. I'm gonna have to sit in my car and eat. How are you? If I want to wash my hands before I eat, is there a restroom right here? No. Nope. Not a problem. Thank you. All right. I got I got hand sanitizer in my car. I'm gonna run over here and get some in my car real quick. All right. So they said, no, you cannot be coming up in here when you're maroon on, sir. We know what you're about. We know you are an assassin. We know that. We know you about that life, sir. Okay, this is the okay. So I'm outside. I'll show y'all real quick. This is crazy how close this is. Maybe Umar is a Fed. Maybe Umar is a Fed. I might have to sit in my car. I think I'm just gonna sit in my car. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna walk over here. He looked like a lawyer. He looked like Candace's lawyer. All right, so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna walk out to my car because I got hand sanitizer in my car, and we'll sit in here and talk and tell bad jokes. That's all I do. Tell bad jokes. The comedy just writes itself in here. That is hilarious, man. You just can't make this stuff up. You just cannot make this stuff up. What's up, DHL? All right, so they don't have premium parking for assassins. That's very disappointing. Extremely disappointing to me. All right, so we just left from the 920 building. Get some hand sanitizer. 1 second. All right, pop in a question or two, and I can try to answer some of them. I apologize if I did not catch your question earlier while I was in there talking to the people. I'm gonna put my tripod up in the passenger seat so I can eat in peace. This looks like it could work. Famous last words. Okay, that kind of looks like it works. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, all right. So that was fun. That was fun. I'm glad I got a chance to see that up front and personal. That was kind of cool. It's still crazy though. Like man, like this is so close to Umar's school. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's the Wilmington Public Library right in front of it. That is crazy work. That is absolutely crazy work. What led to your, I figured, thank you so much for that question. I figured it's probably time for me to just come clean. Candace exposed a lot of us with the maroon and stuff like that. And then that short came out with me, all those pictures of me wearing maroon. And it just came pretty clear. Like, I need to go ahead and just fess up, man. I'm a member of the high table, John Wick ain't got nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm John Wick's uncle. So I just had to come clean. So thank you for that, though, for sure. There are people outside the library. Somebody asked, looking at the library, there are people there that look like they probably do not really have a library card, for sure. But I mean, it's just a block. It is literally a rectangle building. So it's not really as, I mean, there's a bus stop. There's a lot of people in the bus stop for sure, but they're not sitting in front of the library itself. So, and I'm not going in the library. You can give that up, turn it loose. Oh man, thank you so much for the $5 super wings fan. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's somebody laying on the ground though. Somebody just said I saw somebody laying on the ground. Yeah, yeah. There's some bag laying going on. There's no question about it. There's some bag laying going on. That Amazon Prime dude is driving like a gangster. I really wish I took a picture of this dude driving. I ain't never seen somebody drive like that. He done straight drove all the way back. Wow. Yeah, y'all doing the most up in here. These people are wild. Shout out for sure. I did say that. I was trying to make y'all laugh. I was trying to make y'all laugh. I was trying to. I figured y'all be the only ones that would get it. Oh man, I did say that. You're right. You're right. I did say I'm. Why is that bus so close to my car? Get away from me, man. I ain't do nothing to you. Oh, that's hilarious. He caught me. He caught me. Jay Wynn, you should have King Randall on your show. I've reached out to King Randall. I support King Randall. I've donated to him. I know he's busy though too, so I respect it. But let's keep going. He said he would do any podcast. He's a good guy and he's really good. He's really getting things done, unlike Umar. You know what? I'm gonna reach out to him again because I reached out to him because I wanted to come down there and see the actual school itself. So yes, I will reach out to King Randall again. And I expect that he's probably actually doing work. So I got mad respect for King Randall. I'm gonna have mad respect for this burger too in a second. Y'all gonna see me get. Oh, this burger looks good. Okay, shout out to Rodney Grill. Okay, y'all, we need to get smell-o-vision up in here. This burger smells amazing. Hold on, I might have to turn the camera on so I can be ethnic with this burger real quick. This burger about to get destroyed. Y'all not gonna watch me. Y'all not gonna screenshot me. Okay, Rodney Grill. I see you, Rodney Grill. This burger is amazing. And it's not because I'm hungry either. Mm-mm. Yo, if you're ever if you're ever at the 920 building over here in Delaware, the Rodney Grill. Okay. This Newark, it's called a Newark burger. Okay, I'm seeing you. I got you. Yeah, I can't have y'all see me eating and then y'all gonna screenshot me and play me close. I'm not gonna let you do me like that. I can't let y'all do me like that. And I don't want to just outright stop the stream, but we gotta work this out some way because y'all gonna try to play me. Oh, this burger is on the Egyptian plane. Let me tell you right now, this burger is already getting its boarding pass to the Egyptian plane. It is out of here. No doubt. This is a really good burger. No, I'm not trying to be funny, but they are for real. Good job, Rodney. I'm gonna go online and write y'all a review because this is a good burger. If I go write you a review, I really got like you. This burger is good. I got half of mine to run back in there and tell them it's good. Oh, that's it. I see what you did there. I see what your logic is. The Egyptians stop here because the burgers are so good. Okay. Approved by Egyptian pilots and international maroon assassins. Rodney Grill. This is a good burger. This is my last time saying it. I'm not gonna say it again, but this burger is good. Okay. And you know how I know it's good? Because I haven't had to drink anything. I'm like this burger. I'm cherishing each bite. I'm with it. I'm not gonna even pollute it with a drink. How do y'all put up with me, man? I'm so crazy. I got my car smelling all good. Got the remnant. Eating a Newark burger in a maroon hoodie sounds way too convenient. I mean, Well, technically, I'm wearing a maroon crew neck. I didn't want to wear a hoodie because the only hoodie I brought was the one I had on the other day, and I was like, I don't want to wear that one because y'all will think I only got one hoodie. But I will be wearing it. My sister-in-law had some croissants, and I was thinking about getting one of them this morning to do a joke, but I'm like, never mind. You live out here in Newark? I mean, in Delaware? Where am I? Wilmington? You live in Wilmington? Let me tell you, this burger right here got your boy reconsidering everything I said about y'all Yankees up here, man. Got me really reconsidering what I say about y'all. Okay, look, how far? I mean, now I'm sure, I am positive that they have other places, but that look, I was impressed. That was a good burger. I'm very impressed. I'm very disappointed it's raining though. Who authorized this? Who gave y'all permission to rain? I was trying to be out here in these streets. What y'all doing? Oh, sorry about that. All right, I'm back. International assassins are us. And I'm in a black Nissan. Man, that just sound like a spy mobile. They didn't have any desserts. They didn't have any desserts. Wait, somebody said didn't ask for the Macron. Oh, that's wild. Oh, I get what you said. Oh, you out of control. Now you know you out of control for that. You are out of control. Why do we behave like this, yo? Why? All right, so just in case you just popped in, I went by Umar Johnson's FDMG Academy today, checked it out. I'm telling you right now, everything you've heard about it is exactly true. There ain't no school coming. That school is not coming. Not even, excuse me, not even close. And come to find out that right around the corner from FDMG, literally like a mile, is the 920 building. I'm sitting outside eating my burger. That's the 920 building where Candace's attorney was working out of. And this is allegedly where all of the, Egyptian planes bring all their passengers to. I really wish I knew where that hangar was. I wonder where that is. The alleged hangar. We just getting it all in. We just touring everything. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm out here just misbehaving on the streets. I'm wearing my maroon because I'm an international assassin. I mean, I got a mean rubber band gun. My finger gun is on point. It's, it's major. Anyway, Candy authorized the rain. Doggone it, Candace. Why you do that to your boy? I'm trying to see. That's why she can't have no show this week. Yo, y'all are wild. Y'all is wild. Why are y'all behaving like this? The Brigitte special. That's some that's some great crazy right there. And it's funny though. I give credit where credit is due. If that's funny, I want to call balls and strikes. Pause. All right, let's go. Oh, this is good. Candace and Umar come from the same psych ward. I mean, you're not lying. Let me see if I can make my way back home to my family's home. Take what we got? What we got? I got kicked out. I wouldn't mind. Hold on one
Hold on
second.
one second.
Okay, back. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Don't tell my mom I got a twin. That's crazy. I don't know what I did. It was an imposter assassin. It was an imposter assassin. Okay, so I give you a little update. Apparently Candace is not doing any shows this week, and rightly so. She needs to sit down and chill. I personally think that she got called on the carpet by her attorneys. It's like, look, dude, calm down. Two things, real quick. I want to come back. I'll probably come back this afternoon and talk about that video that Brandon Tatum did about it. I really think that's a bad look for Brandon Tatum. And so I want to talk about that video Brandon Tatum did, as well as yesterday I said, I really think something is going on with the Macron case. That's what exacerbated Candace wilding out and, really accusing them. And I think I know what it is. I'll just tell you real quick. The Macrons were in the process of suing 10 people in France for cyberbullying and harassment and defamation. So that case just ended this week. I think it ended Monday or last Friday, something like that. And now it's in the judge's hands. And the judge is going to determine what's going to be the outcome of it. And we'll find out the outcome in January. So I think what happened is that Candace thought that if she threw this nothing burger out there and accuse the Macrons of trying to, delete her, that would stir the judge. The judge would know that, the Macrons are out here threatening people in America, blah, blah, blah. And they need to really throw the book at these people because these people in France, you can go to jail for that. Like cyberbullying, you can actually go to jail. So these people looking at like 2 or 3 years in jail for this. So I think she thought that would, because if the judge says, "Oh no," because the Macron was um, putting out a hit on Candace, I'm going to go lightly on these 10 people. That would actually work in Candace's favor later on and say, "See, even the judge over there in France didn't think it was really that big of a deal." That's what I think she was trying to put together. That's just my thought. I have no way of saying yes or no that I'm right, but I think that's what she thought. So since the Macron case was coming to an end in France, she throws out this huge, gigantic what if about these people trying to delete her. And it has a ripple effect of the Streisand effect as it relates to her own case that still is in the mix. So that's what I think happened. Why? And then I don't think her attorneys knew that she was going to be doing that. And I think she got called on the carpet. She put out on Twitter that she's going to be quiet for the rest of the week. So I think her attorneys are like, look, you might have did too much. You're going to end up, I think her attorneys called her out and said, you're doing the most. So stop it. And that's what I think happened. Now, back to my point, since she's not going to be going live, I'm going to probably go live and look at Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson. Why do I want to keep calling Brandon Johnson? Because he's just useless. Brandon Tatum's video on Candace and maybe even Betty Johnson's. Because I think, I don't know why these men in the face of some real verifiable evidence. Like I can be your friend and I can want the best for you and I can be a ride or die. But in a situation of this magnitude, if you're saying something like that, you got to bring evidence. It can't be just, trust me, bro, and we went to college together and I know that you're a good person. You would never lie. No, show me the proof that you have. And even I watched a good portion of Brandon's video this morning. I'll probably finish it in a moment. He doesn't say that he actually saw the evidence that Candace alleges exists. So he has the exact same evidence that we have. The big giant, trust me, bro. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. So um, I'll probably do that this afternoon when I get back. And well, first of all, pause. I need to make sure I got my audio right because my audio didn't sound good last night. So I'm gonna spend a little time fixing my audio. If I get my audio right, we'll do that. If not, I'll have to come up with another option because that just wasn't cool last night. But that was just me. Shout out to this question right, just in case you're not familiar. Said, and I apologize. Belina Cantu 7200 says, "What is FDMG building? Help me understand." So FDMG is the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for Boys of Black Pan African Excellence. It's the phony, false, and fake school that Umar Johnson was going to start. And so he purchased these buildings or somehow or another secured these buildings and they're in Wilmington, Delaware. And that's going to be what houses his alleged school. And I'm saying alleged because there's no evidence, there's no reason to believe that these schools are ever going to open up. It's 100% donated and donation run. There's just no way you're going to believe that the school is going to happen. And so since I was in the area, I'm in Delaware. I said, I'll roll over there. I rolled over there and looked at it with my own eyeballs. And it is as bad as everybody who else has gone by there has said. There's nothing going to happen with that building. Nothing. And then from there, I went to the 920 North King Street because this is where Candace's attorneys are working out of. I just thought it'd be fun. And there's a little restaurant down below. And let me tell you, Rodney Grill, you get my thumbs up. That burger was amazing. Now I kind of wish I did get those fries though. I might have to go back. Anyway, so I just said I had lunch over here. And now I'm just checking it, hollering at y'all before I get ready to hit the road. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, what we got here? Okay, this is a good point. And shout out to DK. I'm just gonna go with the last four digits. 4671. You know what? I agree. And I've seen it on TP USA's page that Brandon and Candace are still related to Blexic, which is now under the umbrella of TP USA. I totally get it. I totally get it. And that is true. You are 100% correct. I would do everything possible to change that if I were TP USA. I would get rid of Blexic. I would buy them out. I would get them, disconnect them from TP USA as quickly as I can. Because there's no reason, it makes no sense that when you go to TP USA site, when you go to Blexic, you still see Candace's picture on there as if she rocks with TP USA, but but in the same breath, she's tearing down TP USA. It doesn't make sense. So I don't know what kind of financial agreement they have, or whatever, some kind of legal agreement, partnership, whatever that is, that needs to change. You know what I'm saying? If they can tell Tim Pool that he can't come, then they need to tell Candace, we got to get you out of here. Whatever needs to happen, we need to make that happen. Buy you out, whatever. Oh, what you yelling at, homie? Hold on now. Hold on now, brother. Uh, you mean parking lot at the 920 building? There's a parking lot behind me, but then there's a parking spot literally on the side of the road, right in front of the 920. So I got like premium parking right here. And apparently, this Rodney Grill must they must close entirely too early because while I've been sitting here, I've seen four people look like Uber Eats drivers taking food into this building. Interesting, because that's the fourth one. I mean, you don't see him, I see him. I've seen four people since I've been sitting here. It just hit me. Don't you like my? I mean, she said everybody. Did she not say that there was something strange about the men wearing maroon shirts? I mean, Morehouse's colors are maroon and cream, maroon and white. I have a lot of maroon. Let's call it. Somebody told me I need to just break down and just start doing a hoodie. That's all I need. Don't worry about t-shirts and mugs and hats. Just put out a hoodie, Jason. Every year you put out a new hoodie. I might do that. Well, there's got to be a maroon one. I got to put out the maroon hoodie. I might do that. Did I take still shots of FDMG? No, I didn't. Well, Lord knows it's right around the corner, so I could just roll back down there through the hood and go pick up some pictures. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, friend. You know why? Because I'm busy talking, and when I switch to the camera, it freezes the live stream. So that's why I didn't. I'm just looking to see if I see Candace walking. That dude look just like he could be her lawyer right there. You know that's him. You know that's her lawyer. You know it. Yeah. So yeah, somebody's here. It is. Thank you, Ruben. I think personally, I don't know what the relationship is and what was the relationship agreement between TPUSA and Blexic, Tatum, and Owens. They need to figure that out quick. That should be done by the end of the day. Before you carve your turkey, that woman's picture should be off your website. Cause that's crazy work, man. She out here dragging folk and she's on your website. That's some grade A. You got to be kidding me. So I don't know what they need to do. I have no idea what the agreement is, but they need to figure that out. Oh my gosh, what happened? I sent you a video about some guys being charged with felonies in Florida for making fun of some Muslim college students praying in a parking lot and eating bacon in front of them. Wow. You know, it's funny we're talking about that because you do realize in Muslim countries, they don't do that. They don't stop in the middle of Times Square and, 50, 111 of them all praying right there. They don't stop and pray in a college parking lot. They don't do that in Muslim countries. Why do they do that here? That's just something to think about because they don't do it other places. They don't do it in Muslim countries. They just go to the mosque and pray. They stay at home and pray. They don't have to pull over on the side of the road on 285 and bang the head on the floor 5 times. They don't do that there. There, why do they not do that? So shout out for sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. 615. I totally believe it now. I was trying to give Brandon Tatum grace with the whole, I try to be harsh. I think I'm pretty harsh about it, but I'm trying to trying to understand, trying to get it. This is my friend, and just like a sister. Blah 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 blah. After that last time of him calling out all these other people, but still dancing around Candace, I fully believe that he's not gonna he's gonna buy this. Of course, he bought into this with no evidence, no proof, nothing. And I'm like, dude, like, what kind of police officer were you, my guy? So I'm not surprised. Oh, how many businesses are in the 920 building? There's quite a few. There's at least two good law firms right there, but they I wasn't able to walk past the security desk to see like the little marquee that tells you everybody's names and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure there was not like alphabet boys or alphabet girls uh, name on there, so I couldn't tell. So I've read it before, Ruben. I can't remember what it said. I'm trying to remember. Was there? I don't remember anything standing out to me. Ruben said, "Have you read her bio on the TPUSA site?" I know I can go back and read it now. So when I get done, I'll go back and read it, bro, Ruben. I'm sure. I don't remember it being anything that stood out per se, because I think I would have said something about it. But now you got me thinking. So I'm gonna say no for right now to be safe. Yeah, everybody wear your maroon, man. Like, and then that way we know, like, oh, you're an assassin too. Oh, there you go. Come on, come on. You've seen John Wick when everybody gets that phone call at the exact same time, and he's like going through a subway station, and like everybody in the subway station is an assassin. Come on, man. We all walk around in our maroon. We throw little heads up, little head nod, like what's up? We all know that we're all assassins, man. I like John Wick, by the way. I think this is gonna happen. I think that's just gonna have to be what happens. Because I'm dragging my feet too long, too much. All right, what we got here? Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. Absolutely. So that is the day's adventures. And see if I go home, I can work on my laptop and figure out why my audio was so crazy last night. Because my wife and kids are at the mall going to the movies. So then the house will be quiet. I know my sister in law might be there. My sister in law might. I think she had to work still. What? Oh my gosh. John Wick is great, but it's becoming like Fast and Furious. John Wick 4 was a little bit, that was probably that was a good one. The last one was a good one, but it's starting to become like Fast and Furious. I love the Fast and Furious franchise, but I know that it's self-aware, and it's like Fast and Furious franchise doesn't take itself seriously anymore. I think John Wick can still be taken seriously. Like, oh, this is a serious action movie. But there's some instances that are just a little bit overdone. So we'll see in the next one. Though. You didn't like the last one? I did like it. I liked it. But again, I'm biased because I just like John Wick movies. So I'm going to give it a whole bunch of grace, just like I give the Fast and Furious grace. I'm like, this is insane. They're dropping tanks on people. They're dropping tanks on the highway. Here's my money. Get me some popcorn. So right. They went to space. That's how you know, like they're self-aware. Like when they went to space, I think was it 6 when they dropped the tank on the highway? That's when I said, this is crazy. And then like 7, they were being chased by a submarine on the ice in a frozen tundra. Like, okay, at this point, we're no longer trying to be a serious movie. It's no longer about ice. It's just about insanity. No, I didn't like the ballerina. I did not watch the ballerina because I did not think it needed to happen. I don't think okay, now we've turned this into, we're no longer talking about the 920 building. We're no longer talking about Umar Johnson. We're going to talk about Jason and what he thinks about storytelling. In my opinion, there is a lot of world building that the John Wick franchise can focus in on. The Continental, the gold coins, the high table. There's a whole bunch. The ballerina did not need to happen. And sadly, I think they green lighted the ballerina the same time that Marvel green lighted um, the Black Widow. What was it called? The most recent Black Widow movie. And I think they were just trying to run that alongside. the ballerina and the Black Widow because everybody was into this um, female assassin type of storyline. I don't think that story needed to happen. There are literally hundreds of stories around John Wick that they could talk about. Nobody needed to hear the ballerina. Nobody did. Same thing with they could have did Mr. Nobody. They could have did Holly Berry's character. They could have talked about the Barrio King. There's just so many levels to explain the John Wick universe that they could have done. The ballerina wasn't it. And I'm just not, I don't like movies when they Mary Sue women to be able to take out like football player size opponents. I'm like, come on, man. Hey, there's some black SUVs right there. Who do you think is in those SUVs? Should have been checking the license plates. But yeah, so that's what I think about those. I think the first two were great. What was it? Parabellum, number three? Number three was crazy. Four, I think it got back down to a little bit more reasonableness. Five didn't need to happen. I mean, Ballerina didn't need to happen. Um, and I think I'm perfectly fine with a John Wick universe, expanded universe, where you don't have to have John Wick in it because I don't think that's reasonable to have him in every movie. Hence why I don't think that they need to have him in the ballerina. But I digress. Wow, that guy is driving really fast. That's some crazy driving. So, but again, I think what happens is writers get scared of doing something new or doing something different and leaning on newness. And I'm not saying new for new sake, not trying new and you've never seen it before ever in life, but the the John Wick trope is pretty tried and true. You know, the retired, old, grizzled war veteran, police detective, assassin gets pulled back in for one more job. I mean, that story trope is old as time, right? So we don't need like try something different with that. So I do drink coffee. Do I drink coffee? Oh my gosh, I'm not drinking today. I haven't had any coffee today, but I wouldn't be opposed to any. Let's say it like that. Yeah, no, like bring and this is actually a problem, in my opinion, with this is why Hollywood is suffering right now. If you remember, if you're older than 50, or let's say you're 50, you went through the cowboy and Indian era. Then we did the James Bond era. Then we did the um, time warp, age warp series. Then we did Aliens. So there's like these blocks of time where that was pretty much only kind of movies they were putting out, right? And putting out the Time Warp movie was kind of new. Nobody had done that before. It was not a very tried and true process, but you know that worked. And I think sadly now the writers, because they're not actually fans of the content, they're not really trying to expand the story. They're just trying to do what's safe. And so again, let's do the John Wick again. You got the old retired assassin. He's done, but he gets pulled back in for one more job, and that one more job turns into a whole movie scene, right? Could we not just go and can we not go back to just some good old bona fide spy movie? Can we not go back to instead of just saying, because please understand, all they're doing with Ballerina is they're just taking that same trope and gender swapping the characters. Come on, can we do something better than that? Can we not do better than that? I think we could. So that's why I don't think those movies are going to do well because they don't get people realize like all you're doing is just rehashing, remaking, rebranding, you know, take the cover off, put a different cover on, the exact same old story instead of something new. Because you feel safe with the John Wick franchise. You don't want to do the Barrio King because you feel safe. You don't want to do Mr. Nobody because you feel safe. You don't want to do a deep discussion on the Continental or the high table or anything like that. You don't want to do that because that feels unsafe. You don't know if that's going to work. And you can see that it works in many other instances, but they don't want to do it. How y'all got me sitting here talking about movies? I never watched Scandal. Nope, I never did. I'm not a big television watcher. Like if I have to turn on my TV every Thursday at 7 o'clock, I don't do a good job with it. Me and my wife used to watch, Law and Order SVU, Suits, and then I just started losing. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and be like landlocked to have to sit here and watch at this time. I just stopped watching. So no, but I never watched Scandal. I was never interested in it. What's going on, Lady Luck in the building? What's up, homie? What's happening? Okay, so let me see. I'm looking here real quick. Lots of good conversation going on. I don't know what movie you were talking about, California. Okay, so anybody who's wondering, I rolled by FDMG Academy. It does look as bad as you've seen on any other video. So shout out to everybody else who's gone to visit that. That school is never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I stand pretty confident on that. Ran into somebody that works for the water department. He was saying that they didn't think it was going to open up either. They don't know what's going on with it. I do have my Assassin's maroon on, by the way, just so people know what I'm about. I'm about that life. Um, then when I got done over at FDMG, I rolled up on the 920 building, and that's where Candace's attorneys are. So I rolled up in there, see if I saw somebody, let them know, hey, if you need some help, I can help y'all out. I have a man, that dude's car is really sitting low. Those tires, look, they're about to. That actually looks like it's about to snap. That just seems like such a weird way. I wouldn't want my tires turned in like that. That seems like it would be horrible. Anyway, so I ran over here to the 920 building to check and see if I saw Candace or anybody like that. I did not see them, but I did try the Rodney Grill, and it's right here in the lower portion of the 920 building. Mucho bueno, mucho bueno. That burger I had was a-okay. It was very good. Shout out to Rodney Grill. I'm about to give them I'm gonna write them a review because that burger was on point. Anyway, and now I'm just sitting here talking trash before I go drive back to the house. Maybe they're transporting. Y'all are wild. Why are you people like this? Why? I know one thing. I've seen a lot of black SUVs since I've been sitting here. Door dashes and SUVs. A lot of them. And then people just driving really bad. A lot of that going on over here in this, in the DE, in this bus. Look how close this bus is to me. What you doing, man? Look how close this guy is. Why are you so close to me? You know I'm an assassin. I got the maroon on. That might be why he's trying to get close to me because he's safe. Wow. All right, good people. I'm right here. I'm outside the attorney office now. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm in the building. Well, not technically. I'm on the street. But they had premium parking for assassins, so there's that as well. Can't believe I keep calling myself an assassin. It's crazy. Okay. I've been saying, you know what I don't know? I really do want to know where was the quote unquote, where were the planes landing? Because I mean, if I could roll by and kind of check and see if I see anybody walking like an Egyptian. Like, man, that dude look like he's walking like an Egyptian. So I would love to know, but oh my gosh. Yeah, this was a ridiculous field trip. Yeah, I don't know what my wife is gonna be so embarrassed. She's like, Jason, what did you do? I don't know. I could not go explore the building. I could only go to the Rodney Grill. They let me go to the restaurant, but they wouldn't let me go anywhere else from there. So, but I mean, it's a pretty nice sized building. I don't know, but the alphabet boys and girls in there somewhere. And where's the prince? Girls and boys. Oh, what is it? Is this the address for the? Oh man. Oh, let me see how far. Is this it? Oh, where's Newcastle? Look, I'm doing my best to be over here in Delaware. I mean, in Wilmington. But Lady Luck, I saw that bus that was outside Umar, the little small bus. That bus ain't gonna never see the road again, ever. That bus is done. It's done. So somebody stole the battery out of it. It's done. That bus is finished. Fini. That bus is not gonna see the road again. If that's the bus that you showed on your site on your video that time, that bus is done. It's a wrap. It's only 7 miles away. Okay, let me plug this in. Hold on, let me see. 191 North DuPont Highway. Hold on, man. Oh, that was a little bit further away. Oh, am I back again? Oh, I'm done. User error. Okay, back. All right. Traffic looks crazy, my friend. All right, traffic is bonkers going that direction, and it's going 7 miles in the opposite direction the way I need to go. So I might have to call that one an audible for tomorrow. So I think we're supposed to be going to see my in what do you call it? My wife's grandfather. So my grandfather-in-law. I'm going to see my grandfather-in-law. See this guy right here, him running. He's an Egyptian. He faking it. He ain't no boxer. That dude is straight up Egyptian. He is. He look like, man. He's probably got a maroon shirt on under there. He probably got a maroon shirt on. I'm looking at that cat, man. That cat ain't no boxer. He's an assassin. It's like me. Assassins know assassins. Anyway, y'all. I'm gonna get focused on this. And since my sister-in-law in this car does not have a holster to hold my phone, I don't want to be driving. Because there are a lot of police too riding around here too, and that's all I need. Because I know people riding dirty. They gonna see the maroon shirt. They gonna put me away, man. Then I'm gonna be on the news. Did you see the directory in the building? No, I can't. I couldn't get to the side where the directory was. That's what I was trying to say. Like, you walk in the door, you can only go to the restaurant or you go to security. You can't get to the elevator bank, so you can see where. what's in the building. You can't do that without going through security, and security wasn't feeling me. Right. We don't need, look, is it called grand laws? That's hilarious. I just call him my granddad. I mean, I like granddad, so he's my guy. So I just call him my granddad. But he's my daughter's great granddad. Yeah, like we don't add in law to it. Just call him granddad. My granddad and grandmother had passed away. My wife's grandmother and grandfather on her mom's side has passed away. Her dad's mom has passed away. So all we got is granddad. So that's all we got. So we're gonna hold on to him as long as we can. We're gonna go hang out with him tomorrow. Yeah, and I have my Morehouse hat on so y'all can see. I didn't bring a maroon baseball cap, but I did bring some maroon sweatshirts and a maroon t-shirt. So I'm ready, man. Just in case somebody asks, I'm like, look, I got my assassin colors on. I'm ready to roll. What's up? What you need? So craziness, man. Why? Why are we like this, man? Shout out to the shout out to the best live channel on the internet. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm probably gonna do. I need to get back to the house and figure out why my audio was acting crazy like that. But I do want to go over that Brandon Tatum video, and probably that Benny Johnson one as well. Just kind of talk about it, hear your thoughts about it. But I gotta make sure I got my audio right and tight. So gotta iron that out. But after I do that, we're gonna be good to go. It might be time for a new computer because my computer was struggle busting last night. Anyway, we'll figure that out for sure. But I want to say thank y'all so much. This was kind of fun. I didn't want to tell y'all until I knew for a fact I was going to be able to have a car to come and look. Because my wife and them, they like to go places and like leave me with no vehicles. And I was like, I am not going to catch an Uber to Delaware. I'm not going to do it. But I was going to. So I'm glad y'all got a chance to check it out. So we went by FDMG. It's as bad as we thought it would look. Actually, I think it looks worse than what you probably have like a higher view of it than what actually entails. So, and then we just stopped at the 920 building, see if we see Candace, see if we see any Egyptians, any communist bee keepers or anything like that. At the current moment, none of that, none of that. So it's craziness. But yeah, if I can't make it better, I do apologize about last night. If I can't make it better, I probably won't do it. I might just because I don't want it to be something that you all are struggling through. So no, I did not see any Ninja Turtles. I did not see any Mormons. But like for example, how do we know that guy right there? How do we know he's not a Mormon? I mean, his hat, he has a green and white hat on. If you remember, the school, UVU, their school colors are green and white. He could be a green and white. He could be out here trying to get retribution um, for his alma mater. How do we know? Look at this guy right here. Look at him. You know he looked like it. You know he looked like he. Come on, they're everywhere. They're all around here, man. They're everywhere. Come on, this car. Why is that car completely blacked out? Why is that car blacked out? Why? Because it's full of Egyptians. Come on, stop it. Who's at Home Depot? Nobody, but no spies. Spies. He might be Come on, see? You feeling what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm throwing down. You picking up what I'm throwing down here. This is craziness, man. I feel like I'm literally in a John Wick movie. Like if I just say everybody who's a spy jump up, like everybody's gonna jump up at the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what else is crazy? The fact that y'all put up with me. That's crazy that y'all put up with me and my shenanigans. So Black Anonymous, I went by there already. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I might swing back by and take some still pictures because I didn't think about it. But Black Anonymous is bad. Everybody who's taking pictures and told you it's bad, they are 1,000% correct. I mean, the big building, that building is, yeah, I can totally see that building probably being condemned. The other one looks nice externally, of course, but yeah, that building is in bad shape. That property's in bad shape. Hey, go back to the beginning. So I'm literally walking around Black Anonymous. I'm walking around FDMG, telling you what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing, and such like that. The neighborhood, though, again, and I'll end on this. The neighborhood doesn't look like super run down. It's just I can't believe these people would be shelling out, five, six, $700, $1,000 a month in tuition. I just can't see that happening. I don't think these people just sitting on a smooth $1,000 that they already don't have allocated. I just don't think that's happening. So I think Umar is selling a pipe dream. I ran into somebody that works for the water company, and I just asked him about the building. I said, "Hey, tell me about this building." And he said that's Dr. Umar's building. They don't know what's going on with it, so on and so forth. So I thought that was very interesting as well. So I might ride back by there and take some still pictures because I did forget about it because it's starting to rain. But if it's raining more, I might just not. We'll see. Um, and that's it. I'm gonna go make my way back to my in-laws. So y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. We're gonna if I get on tonight, we'll go over Brandon and Benny Johnson's videos, talk about those a little bit, get your feelings on that. Uh I mean, there's a Boys and Girls Club literally within a stone. Wait, there's a Boys and Girls Club within a stone's throw of the FDMG. There's a nursery right there, shares the same block as FDMG. Why is he not engaging with these communities and getting them, doing after school care or before school study groups or Saturday school, summer camps? There's so many things. There's a lot of opportunities there if he wanted to do something. And he can still charge. But he just he don't want to because he ain't really about trying to do anything. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Assassination. I'll work on it. I will iron out, fine tune, narrow down my assassinating skills. I will make sure that they're better. I will make sure. I don't want to let y'all down. I mean, people at the high table, the best live chat on the internet, the most electrifying comment section on the planet. I don't want to let y'all down. So I will step up my game. I will make sure my finger gun skills are just, ugh. I mean, people going down with that. When I pull out the finger gun, it's no joke. I appreciate it. How dare you say that about me? Wait, Robert? Wait, hold on, Robert. Was I the class clown? Yes, I was a school teacher. I'm the worst class clown because I was a teacher. I was a class clown when I was a child, and I was a school teacher. So I just think those are things I used to do, man. I'm crazy. Thank you for bringing back some good memories, Robin. You brought back some good memories. I didn't even think about some of those things. I was a troublemaker. Let's just say it like that. They had my mom's number on speed dial. Yes, they did. Shout out to my mom. Oh man. All right, let's get out of here, good people. Thank y'all so much. I will see you all. Like I said, once I make sure my computer's working properly, I will come on and do that branding video. If not, we'll come up with a solution. Maybe ask my sister-in-law. Say, here's your computer. We'll figure it out. But everybody, thank you so much. I'll see you all real soon. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Witt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.